Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to try out a little bit of makeup from PROFUSION. So I haven't tried a lot from them, and I saw these couple of things in Target and I just had to pick them up and show you guys what they were all about. And I really wanted to test these out because the price point is so incredibly low. So for the highlight and contour kit, it's only $5, and I believe they kind of changed the shape and packaging a little bit since I got this, and it hasn't been this long since I picked it up, but I can no longer find it on the Target website. But you can get like the round pans, which I think is kind of the same, but I really just want to try out the quality. And then this kit you can get on PROFUSION's website. This is the Mixed Metals Eyes and Lips, and I got the peach version, which has these colors in it. For the highlight and contour, there appears to be 5 highlight shades and then 1 contour. So this is what these shades look like. Again, just $5. So I'm really excited to try it out and put it to the test. This contour shade actually looks pretty dang nice, especially for my skin tone being on the fairer side. That's what it looks like. And I have to say, the color looks pretty good. We're just gonna see how it blends out. All right, so in this kit, it includes the Mixed Metals Peach 9 Matte and Metallic Eyeshadow Palette. These are the colors up close so you can see what they look like. So you've got Polite, Wannabe, Ecstatic, Outgoing, Certain, Outspoken, Crimson, Bordeaux, and Special. It comes with this blending eyeshadow brush. You get the PROFUSION matte lip liner in the shade Matte Peach, and then you get the Metal Matte Lip Cream. So let's dive right into this palette. So again, you can pick this up. It may look a bit different, but you can look for their highlight and contour palette. So I'm gonna go right into this contour shade and try it out. I'm gonna use one of my favorite brushes. This is actually a Lancome blush brush that I really love to contour my forehead and jawline with. So I'm gonna start up here. Wow. I'm really impressed with this. Like, sometimes with the forehead contour, it can either look a little too orange or it's hard to blend down because you want to have that nice blend so it doesn't look like you've really contoured or bronzed the forehead up. And anyone like me who has a little bit more real estate up there, it's a really important step for me, at least in my opinion, to contour the forehead. So that one's really important, and I really like how this is looking. So let's try the contour on the jawline. I'm using that same brush right now. I love that it's pigmented, but it's not too pigmented. I feel like with some contours, every once in a while I'll find one that is honestly just so pigmented that it's hard to blend out. This one's got a lot of color, but it's not so much that you really have to blend forever and ever to get it to look natural. So far I'm really pleased. I'm gonna go with the Morphe E8 to do a little contour of the cheekbone. So again, taking that one contour shade. So it looks like everything else is highlight. I like that it's a nice array of colors, so no matter the skin tone, you can go from the very lightest to the darkest, and you see there's a lot of differentiation there. So even deep skin tones could pick this up. I like that. So while I may not use a couple of these highlight shades, I kind of like it more because, yeah, I might only use 3 shades out of this palette, but that means somebody else could pick it up and use it too. As for the contour, I think they probably could have eliminated 1 highlight and put in a deeper contour, but I think you'll actually find that that is the case with their newer palette. So they probably just improved the ratio of color there. I'm so impressed. This is like a great contour shade for me. Even if I don't wind up liking the highlighters, I might try to like depot this and use this contour shade or just hold on to the palette. But wow, I really like this. Okay, I'm gonna use this Morphe eyeshadow brush. This came in a kit, and I'm gonna go in with that contour very lightly and go on my nose. Okay, so I didn't do anything too crazy, but I think that's a really nice soft contour all over the face. The color looks great. You can definitely build it up a bit or keep it really soft like I did on the nose because I didn't want too much. Yeah, I'm really liking this. So I'm gonna swatch a few of these highlight shades to just kind of help me pick what I want. This is Heartfelt, Impulse, and Devoted. These would be the only ones I would actually pick from, and it looks like Devoted, ooh, that one's a little powdery, so I'm definitely going to be using one of these 2 shades right here. So these are the ones I swatched right here, the ones that look a little lighter. Baked, I already swatched for you. This is the last deeper highlight. which is called Passion. So again, a really good array. Those are really gorgeous. They're a little powdery, but they are still very reflective. I think I'm going to go with a mixture of Heartfelt and Impulse. One's a little pinker and one's a little more gold, but I'm going to be doing a peach eyeshadow look, so I feel like a mixture might look really pretty. These are a couple of really like Nicole Guerrero type of shades, like that glow kit, which I haven't used in a while, but I can see some similarities. Ooh. Based off of the quality of this, I would definitely look into Profusion highlight and contour palettes, because this is really blowing me away. Really the only thing I could have asked for is a deeper contour shade so that someone with a deeper complexion could go and purchase this and use it for contour. But the highlights, I think they've got something for everyone. And like I said, check out their new updated palettes. I will link those below if I can. I'll put a couple of different ones in there so you can check them out. Now let's jump into the $10 kit. So this is the palette again. I'm just going to take a quick look. I'm definitely going to use the brush that they provided and try to use it as much as I can to just test the quality. It looks like I'm either going to be using Ecstatic or Outgoing for my transition. So I think I'm going to go into the Outgoing and go for a more warm peachy eye. Definitely pigmented. It coated the brush well. It was a little powdery, but nothing that I can't deal with. So far so good. I tapped off a lot of excess because it looked a little bit more powdery, so I'm going to leave a bit more product on the brush and go back in. I'm going to grab a Morphe E30 to just kind of help to blend that out. It's a bit fluffier and larger. And I'm going to take the shade Polite. Just want to test this one out and go underneath the brow bone. Okay, so that's a good like matte highlight for the brow bone. Definitely a good you could put down as a base if you wanted. Okay, that looks really good. I am going to take now Outspoken, which is this shade here. I'm going to use the same brush that I've cleaned off in my color switch, and I'm going to go more into the Precise Crease. It's looking gorgeous. These are blending beautifully. Yeah, this is a $10 kit. I'm going to take that E30 again, and I'm going to lightly tap into Outgoing, that first peachy shade, and just kind of blend and blow this out a little bit more. I'm going to go once more with the Profusion brush in the kit. I'm taking the shade Special, which is like my darkest matte. It's a deep brown. I think I'm going to mix Crimson with that one because it's not super pigmented, that shade Special. So I'm going to just create a little shade of my own. Mixing those two is going to be like a dark cherry kind of color.
Oh yeah, there we go.
And just for the heck of it, I'm going to see how Bordeaux blends. This is a shimmer, or a metal as they refer to it. So I'm going to just try this and see how it goes. Even that's blending beautifully. Wow. I'm so impressed. I'm taking a little bit more of Outspoken, this shade right here, and I'm gonna just kind of blend a little bit more. I'm more so just wanting to kind of bring the color out. It doesn't really need blending to look blended, but just to like pull the color out a bit more. But guys, I'm so impressed. Like, this is really good. I'm going to take this Luxie 141 mini round brush, and I'm going to take the shade Outspoken again. That's the reddish color. I'm going to load the brush up, tap out the excess, and I'm going to go ahead and go under my lash line. Okay, my camera decided to take a break, so I kind of evened out both eyes, and now I look in the viewfinder and I'm like, did I? Are they even? I think they're even. This formula is so good. And guys, it's cruelty free too. I was just looking a bit more into like different dyes and things, like carmine for instance, which is, you know, something that I'm going to try to avoid. If you don't know what it is, you can Google it. but it is like an animal product that makes color. This one doesn't have any of that. It's cruelty free. I just think that this is really, really good. I'm super ecstatic, and I will definitely have to try more Profusion. If you haven't looked into it, you've got to, because I'm already giving it a big thumbs up and we're not even done. I'm gonna take again the Luxie 141, the little mini round brush, and there's only really 2 shades that we haven't used yet. So I want to take Ecstatic, which is like the peachiest shade of them all. And I only blended Outspoken on like the outer half of my lower lash line. So I want to take Ecstatic on the inner. And then I'm gonna like drag it underneath Outspoken as well. It's really pretty. And this one's got like a little pink reflex in it that's really gorgeous. Okay, so we have used every shade except the center color called Certain. So I am going to first just try that on a finger. Ooh, that has a nice consistency to it. I'm gonna just try it on a finger and see how it looks. It looks like bam!
This is not a cooking show.
Okay, there's really only a couple more things I want to do with the shadow. So I'm going to take another little small Morphe brush and just pick up a bit of that Certain to get it right into the inner corner of my eyelid. And then I'm also taking it and getting it kind of like closer to the lash line. Some people may not want to do that, but that's what I'm doing here. So once again, I'm going to pick up the Profusion brush, and I'm going to do just a little bit of mixture of these 3 shades on the bottom. All 3, because even that metal Bordeaux blends like a dream. And I just want to darken the outer corner just a touch. Just look at how rich and intense that eye look is. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of liner and mascara, and I'll be right back. So the only thing I have left is my lips to do. So I've got 2 products that were both in the kit. I have the Profusion Matte Peach Matte Lip Liner. Let me swatch it. Ooh, very peachy. And then I have the Profusion Metal Matte Lip Cream. All right, these are quite different in color, so we're gonna try them out and see what happens. Okay, I did a bit of the liner. I kind of just threw a little bit of extra color here and there and line the lips. So let's try the Metal Matte Lip Cream. This is Metal Peach. Okay, I got a little scared for a moment putting it on. I was like, oh, I'm not sure. I don't know. But the finished product looks really, really pretty. So I will say that I've found very few metallic lipsticks that I actually like. I think maybe Smashbox was the only one out of all the ones I've tried, and I still have others that I like try to make work, and most of the time they just don't work. But I can generally tell like right off the bat if it's okay or not. This actually feels really nice, and so far it's staying pretty smooth looking. It is going to kind of like line with your lips naturally. That's just how most of them look. But as far as metallics go, this looks really good. It's dried down, but it doesn't feel incredibly dry, and I did layer it up a little bit. It could have been a little bit more opaque, but honestly, I'm pretty impressed with it, and the swatch still looks great. How metallic. So to be so metallic and to feel good on the lips is pretty surprising to me. I really didn't expect it to be this good. I was expecting like hits and misses, but I'm really, really impressed. So highly recommend checking out Profusion, really any of their products. The fact that everything was so good, I definitely want to try more myself. So that's my finished look using a lot of Profusion cosmetics. Let me know what you think down below, and have you tried other products that you really, really love? If I need to like run out and get my hands on some other things, because so affordable and so good. So all of this is going into my makeup collection without a doubt. I love it, but man, that palette, it looks gorgeous. The colors are so intense and blended so well. Yeah, that's it. So thank you guys again for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave me a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe. I do have a giveaway going on right now as well, which I will link in the description box below. Also linking all the products that I used. So thanks again, guys. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.